I'll tell you, the reason we've got gusty winds is because of the same system that gave them the tornadoes. I mean, here we get winds, there they get roofs ripped off and things like that. So California, that's why we pay $4 million for a two-bedroom.
Well, we have our own set of
Just
problems.
$4 million.
It's true. Yeah, it's a bargain this week. Yeah, you know, we got pretty good weather out of all this. In fact, things cooled down today. It was windy, and that was a problem for that fire in Concord, but luckily things didn't get out of hand there. It also cooled down in most locations, including Concord today, down to 81 degrees. Oakland is at 70. In Livermore, 79 degrees. In San Jose, 76, and it's in the low 80s. In Santa Rosa, as we look toward the Bay Bridge, boy, we had some pretty good wind gusts, mostly up top, though. At Mount St. Helena, 73-mile-an-hour gusts, and at Mount Diablo, a 51-mile-an-hour gust in the past 24 hours. Elsewhere, 20, 30-mile-an-hour range. Those are maximum wind gusts. Things have settled down since then, so that, as you can see, we're in the 25-mile-an-hour range at the shoreline, but in the East Bay, Concord, the winds are down to 10 miles an hour, so not too bad. Temperatures some have come down, some have gone up. You know, by the way, the colors in these maps actually do represent something. The warmer colors, the numbers have warmed up over the past 24 hours. The bluer colors, like out at Fairfield, it's not 5 below. It's 5 degrees cooler than it was yesterday at this time, and you can see the correspondingly cooler colors. So you can kind of see the stuff at a glance. In a nutshell, it'll be windy, it'll be dry, it'll be warm, but not in anywhere near record territory with any of this. It's just a little bit dry for the time of the year as that low pressure, and this is what's triggering all that, all that bad weather out on the East Coast, which has had a warm spell. But as this cooler air collides with the warmer air up to the north, that's what happens. At the border, you just get this explosive weather. But the high and low battle eases for the West Coast, and the winds ease up as well. In the next, over the weekend, you can see that from time to time we get some patchy cloudiness around the Santa Cruz Mountains. But other than that, it's a fairly sunny, dry weekend, and the winds will abate as well. So the winds begin to come down overnight tonight. It'll be a nice starry night. Cooler, especially at the coast. There will be a few clouds sticking to the shoreline, and then a warming trend begins. We'll be back into the 90s, in fact, mid-90s, by the time we get to Tuesday. Forecast lows overnight. It'll be a mild night. Temperatures will be in the low to mid-50s. So folks at the Giants game, fairly mild temperatures. And as we get to daytime highs for tomorrow, plenty of sun, just a few puffs of low cloudiness, still cool at the coast. Pacifica, Half Moon Bay are just in the low 60s. But then you go over Skyline out to 280, and Palo Alto's at 80, Sunnyvale's at 80, Campbell is at 84. So numbers will be in the mid-80s, low to mid-80s in the South Bay. East Bay, mid-80s. So those numbers are up about 3 to 5 degrees tomorrow, and that sets a trend. Every day between now and Tuesday, the numbers should warm slightly as that high pressure begins to build in, and that'll take us tomorrow to 87 degrees in Santa Rosa, even as the shoreline remains cool, just 67 at Bodega Bay. At Ukiah, 83. Clear Lake will be at 84. Standard forecast, warmest day is probably the Tuesday, Wednesday frame. Especially if you head inland. By the time we do get to Tuesday, we'll be in the mid-90s, and Wednesday will be warm as well. Next weekend, we will begin to cool it off, but in terms of sunshine and warm temperatures, we have plenty of them all the way through the end of next week. Rain, not a drop in sight.
Okay.
Well, just enjoy the sunshine.
I'm all for that.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Brian.